What is going on, everybody? Let's see. We have my mom and dad in there, and we have Ingles family. Hello, hello. So mom and dad was asking what is for dinner. Well, I got part of it already done, and I got the other part in the toast oven. We'll find out what that is shortly. If you guys were watching one of my other lives, part 7 of the RV, did a little bit of construction inside the RV, made it a little bit bigger, and we'll go over with that. What I did was only a temporary until I got out the whole entire back, but for now, I made myself a little bit more room, which the benches and the table, I don't need that. So we got rid of that. I'll show you what it looks like. Of course, when the RV is actually being transported and I'm going destination to destination, my everyday use of driving around, a lot of this stuff is not going to be able to stay in the same place because, of course, it's going to rattle and roll and shake and rock and fall down. So, but in the time being, since it is actually placed in one location, it's going to be here until at least towards the end of next spring. So I should be all set. Might as well make it at home. We got Val Lady in there, Scott, who is a pimp dog, a live stream. Me, no, that's Grandpa. Grandpa's the pimp dog. So, of course, you guys all know the link is posted up top. If you would like to hit that link, come on up. Some sad news. I've been watching my YouTube subscribers. I've lost 10 subscribers in the last 39 days. I guess they ain't liking my videos. It's known to happen because I originally started with mud mowers. And that's how I grew my channel, by doing the mud mowers. But now I ain't doing the mud mowers. There's a whole bunch of different things I've been doing. As far as feeding the homeless, depression videos, freedom of speech, a whole bunch of different videos I have listed on there. That brings me to next month, Mr. Briggs. Just wait for that camera to load up. Next month, I will be starting, once again, depression, anxiety videos. So keep track. Watch for the postings. I will announce it like a week ahead before the first one. And we'll be starting that depression, anxiety videos again, most likely at the beginning of next month. What's up, Briggs?
Oh, I'm nothing here. That's perfect timing. I get my tax bill at the end of next month. That always makes me depressed. It makes me depressed and makes my asshole hurt. Excuse me, for paying when I have the amount, the school taxes.
So, what's everybody want to see? What I'm cooking for dinner first, or what I actually did in the RV?
Holy crap.
Waiting for the first person to mention it in the chat. Briggs, you can vote. What do you want to do? See what's for dinner, or you want to see what I did?
Well, we'll see what you did in the RV.
All right.
Oh, hell.
Val Lady's saying hello.
Hello.
All right.
Fun.
All right, let's get a little bit of light in here because that camera. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe if I do this, see if that brightens up a little bit.
Yeah, I was arguing with a guy on Facebook. He told me that the military that refused the jab were given dishonorably discharged, and I said, no, they weren't. And I looked up an article of military news and sent the link.
All right, so my next step, what I'm going to be doing, which I could do that over the wintertime, which is, you guys all know what U-Hauls look like when you go inside, and some of the older ones, they have like a little door, if not a little window or something, to access or look in the back of the cargo area. So this is what my plans are for this. I'm going to actually build a wall here, and up top I'm going to close this in, and I'm going to put a little door here, a little access door, just for me to get in and out if I need to. That's my plans, and finish up the top. I'm going to do that in the wintertime. So this is what I did. Huh?
Finish up the top of what? The bunk?
Yeah, the bunk area.
Oh, okay.
So this is what basically what I did is I removed the benches. Of course, got that part I did, and made a little area for my computer setup for now. It's not perfect. Like I said, it's just something for temporarily until I get it all ready. And what's for dinner? If you see, that's a full-size bathroom. My attention is taking this cabinet here, this whole piece here, removing this wall, moving everything back, and getting rid of the oven. And I'm just going to have like a griddle hot plate up on the top. So when I move everything back there in the corner, the sink, I'm going to be removing that. The toilet, I'm going to be putting where the tub is now. And where the tub is going to be straight where I could have a wall for the bathroom. That little spot right there will be perfect for the bathroom. Then all this area, what you see here, plus this closet here, I'll be removing that. So basically everything's going down, and my counter will probably end right where the stove is now. And that'll give me this whole counter area, plus this area removed. This area, I'm going to be taking all these cabinets completely apart, all the way up to the top here. And I'm going to be putting a refrigerator, a small refrigerator there, stand up.
There you go.
Yep. Hold on, we got somebody in here. And tonight's dinner, I'll show you what I'm having for tonight's dinner in a minute. All right, maybe if I turn this off, I don't know why. Why is that like crappy? Maybe it's dirty. Yeah, I had some dust on it. That's why it looked. Tonight's dinner.
Pizza.
Pizza with extra pepperoni and cheese. And if you could see what's in there, French fries.
Yummy.
I don't know how you eat all you eat.
Hey, I lost a lot of weight. I first started 224. I went down to 193. I'm back up to 198.
That's probably perfect. What you're at now is probably perfect. Like when you ate a pound of bacon, holy crap. If I ate a pound of bacon, I'd shit for a week.
Hey, Grizz, what's going on? So I still have a lot more I want to do in the RV, but right now I'm just doing necessary things to be able to make it suitable for myself to be able to live in. And wintertime's coming, so I got to prepare, try to make it, decent for myself to be able to live in the winter. That's another reason why I want to close off the cab area, so that's less I'm actually heating. And really, I don't need to have that open I should have thought of that.
I hope you
when
got
I was
I hope you got a leaf blower or a broom to sweep off the roof when you guys get a big snowstorm.
I have an idea. I'm going to show you what my idea is.
I know what I do. Put a tarp over the top of the roof before snow hits. When the snow hits, hook the tarp to a tree or whatever and pull forward and pull everything off.
I have access to this material, and this is what I'm actually thinking of doing. There's fucking light on this camera. I hate it. Could you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how they shrink wrap a boat?
Yeah.
That's basically what I'm thinking about doing. I have that access stuff, so.
Yeah, but even if you put that on, you still got to clean the roof off, because if you let it melt, the weight could damage the camper.
Well, I'm not sure. They use the same stuff for the material for the boats. If they're out there in the weather.
Yeah, but the boat, there's a big difference in the boat and what you got. They're not flat as a pancake.
Kelly, you don't understand though. If it's on a pitch, the snow will end up coming off. It's a pitch. It's the same material they use for boats when they shrink wrap the boats. Go Cotto going fishing. What's up, Grandpa?
What's up, Grandpa?
Hey.
Long hair now, Grandpa. Mommy, Dad says. I don't know if they're talking about you or me.
Oh.
How you been, Grandpa?
Been all right.
Yeah. Missed you on a couple of live streams I had so far. Turn my French fries back on a little bit. So what's everybody else been up
French
to?
fries.
Yeah. All right. Everything, guy. How about you? You messaged me. What do you got there?
Oh, it's Craftsman's. Oh, sorry, Grandpa. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying hi to Laura.
Oh. Yeah, well, it's a GT 6000 Craftsman, the big one. It has 12-inch tires in the back and 8-inch tires in the front.
Yep.
If I put the sock in the carburetor, it runs. When you take the sock out, it doesn't run at all.
Because there's no air filter in it, and it's not. That's why the sock is acting like an air filter.
No, I put my hand on it too, and it runs too, and then it dies when I take my hand off too.
Yeah, and you need an air filter to restrict it. They can't run wide open like that.
I did. I have a filter on and everything on it. I won't run at all.
Then it's not adjusted right. Or you got a clogged jet, one or the other.
Too much airflow.
Yeah.
I send it to you, Lucky, the video on Messenger.
Wow.
You can
like he said, either too much air fuel, too much fuel, it's not adjusted right, or you got a clogged jet, one or the other.
Yeah.
No, clogged jet, if it's not going to run either or. It's not going to run at all.
Oh yeah, it would diesel up and down if they had a partial clog, but it's probably out of adjustment. Sounds like to me. He's got to put the air filter on it and readjust the carburetor.
On the right hand side where the spark plug is, on the right hand side, and it's not getting gas either.
Well, you know what you have to do is while it's running, you have to touch a spark plug at the same time. When you're holding that spark plug and it's running, let me know if you feel anything. You got to hold your hand on it as long as you can.
You're bad, Lucky. You're bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it has spark and stuff, but the one side is not getting gas. That's dry.
Yeah,
the other one is getting gas.
You have to put your tongue on a 9-volt battery.
While it's running, you got to pull that spark plug out with the cord on it and stick it on the head of your pecker.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, though, You see, Lucky, on the right hand side, there's a V twin. The right hand side of the spark plug is not getting wet. It's
But
dry.
you got a bad coil.
Yeah, you
got
Oh, yeah,
a bad
coil.
coil. It's only firing on one cylinder. You just answered your own question. You got a bad coil. Because if it's not firing on one side and it's wet on one side and dry on the other, that tells me it's one side's not firing. You got
It
to
has
figure out
spark and stuff. I just the one side does not getting gas. It's not wet on the other side. It's just dry, and the other one is wet.
because
Well,
the
the other
dry
one is
side
not.
ain't firing, Tyler.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why. If it's getting spark on both, it would be dry on both sides. So you got a bad coil.
Again, go back to what I just said. The dry side, don't touch. The wet side, touch the spark plug. See if you're getting any juice out of it.
Oh yeah, it has juice. Both of them does. But the one is dry though, and the one white's inside.
All right. Again, the spark plug that's wet,
Yeah.
it's probably not getting spark. One way to find out is, like I said, put your hand on it and take the spark plug off. Like the wire off the spark plug.
All right.
Let me know how you made out. Same time, do a video when you're doing it.
Yes, please. In other words, he's choking your chain. You take a pair of pliers and take the tip of the boot off and hold.
No. You don't use pair of pliers. You do it like
Yeah. You want him to get barbecued. We want to see Tyler light up like the 4th of July. Admit it. You just want to have him spark.
Well, I put the gas in the spark plug hole, and that's what I did, and it ran for you a bit.
Yeah.
And then it died again.
It's gonna run because one cylinder is running and not the other. It's still gonna run.
Okay.
You got a bad coil, guarantee you. Bad coil or bad spark plug, or probably a bad coil.
But the coil doesn't have nothing to do with it getting gas.
Yep. Because if it's wet and it's firing, then if it ain't firing, it's going to keep staying wet. If they're both dry, that tells me that one of the cylinders ain't firing. So therefore, he's got a bad coil because those coils operate both cylinders.
It's raining again.
That's all it's been doing is raining.
No shit.
What's up, Nate?
Oh boy, we got an ice cream stand in front of the fire department to raise money. Yeah, that's brilliant.
No, it's brilliant if they're gonna do all the proceeds to the fire department.
No. We got 55 degrees out. Like no one wants ice cream. No, last time during the summer they had I forget what it's called, Firehouse Subs. That was awesome. Yep.
I remember you saying that. Oh, what the fuck?
Look at this old TV.
Go talk to my Democratic neighbor here and piss him off. That's always fun.
Grandpa, look at that.
Pizza.
Pizza.
I got French fries. I'm waiting for the French fries before I get to any of this pizza. Anybody want some?
Yeah, I'll take a pound.
That was a good Van Halen song.
What's that?
Everybody wants some.
Everybody wants somebody. Here you go.
Yeah, I put up more of my lights there. The LCD ones there.
Starting to look more and more like a whorehouse.
Yep. I can turn them red too.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Can you make them blink?
Pineapple.
Hey, Grandpa, you want to see the old TV?
Lucky Pip
I
mobile.
saw it. That's an old projection TV.
Yeah, the top speakers will hook up to it for the sound.
Oh yeah, fries are perfect.
Hey, Russ, good.
How you doing, Ed and Grizz and Nate?
What's up, everybody?
Cleaning up the yard. That's cool. I'm surprised you don't have the liberals, the illegals doing that.
Hey, Polar Ed.
Hey, Paul, Bill, Ed.
Yeah, they're talking about Trump. 55% of he's in the polls. So what do you think? We're gonna be on World War III soon?
But they're pushing it.
I believe they are.
We already have special forces in Gaza.
Yep. UN. UN requested another one of our not battleships, airliners there, or whatever the airship, boats there.
Aircraft carriers.
Yeah, there we go. As I couldn't spit it out. Better stock it up on that canned good.
I got a whole family of squirrels in the backyard.
I got a farm behind me.
There you go. I ain't gonna starve.
Nope. We got pigs. We got turtles. We got a baby cow. Well, one of those mini cows there. We have llamas. We have goats.
I don't like the taste of goat or sheep.
We even have turtles. We could have a nice turtle soup.
Yeah, turtle's good. Do you know them squirrels? I can put 50 of them sumbitches in the freezer.
Grizz, he probably has a couple bunkers already set up at his property.
You just gotta know how to live off the land.
So a bag of fries and a pizza cost me $6. The pizza I got at the well, I can't say dollar store, $1.25 now, and they put it for $5, and the bag of fries was $1. So actually, it was $6.25.
I just had 3 corn dogs.
I had hot dogs last night, which I got from the dollar store too, and yeah, it wasn't that bad. It was a package of hot dogs for $1.25. Put some ketchup and onions on it, and that was good. Today for lunch, I made I got that sandwich maker. You press 2 pieces of bread together, it makes a Chinese, triangle little pizza pocket.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I had today.
Damn.
What are you doing, Briggs?
Hey, Briggs, go over there and kick that back on the grass, man.
I'm not going to kick Lee's back on the grass there, Grandpa. Tommy here's a Republican. I'm not going to sit there and kick it back on the grass.
Well,
The next door neighbor, the next door neighbor next to him is over here, old man Jerry. He's a Democrat. He thinks.
You said you were going to visit the Democrat. I didn't know you were going with the Republican.
I did go over to the Democrat. I picked on him already. I had to shut up. I already picked on him. He was complaining too much. Yep.
I don't want you fucking with a Republican.
What's that?
I don't want you fucking with a Republican.
Frog legs over the pan. Well, we might have some bullfrogs. We got a pond in the back.
Frog legs.
I know we got snappers. How about snapper turtles? Are they good too?
Yeah.
Right. There's a huge one in that pond. I got it on my reels.
You can raise those and eat them here.
Yeah, this one here has to be at least like 4 feet wide. It was huge.
A lot of meat.
Oh yeah.
Tyler, show us your room. Let's see what you did so far.
This is another room that I didn't do yet. This is my old TV. I hooked the top speakers up to the TV, to the front speakers. Because them speakers are not any good. These are the tower speakers I had, but they junk. This is my computer I had to hook up still. Hold on for a minute. There's a bathroom I did.
Oh yeah, the floor. Yep. How come you didn't do the whole floor instead of just that piece around the toilet?
Because it was watered, and it was black mold and watered, and I'm just putting tires right here all the way around, so I'll make it look good.
Yep.
Yeah. Is Ed in your basement?
No, I don't see Ed.
And that's what I did. All through the floor.
Yeah. Try it again. No, it's just, I'm still up. Lucky, look in your basement. Someone is down there. There's nobody here.
This is my old small bedroom. My old bedroom I used to be.
Bar on the side to let me know.
It's dark in here.
We'll turn the light on.
I'm getting there. I'm trying to get it in the kitchen.
How's the boss lady doing? Your mom?
She's doing okay.
Good.
And turn this light on too. Can't see.
You must be driving her crazy driving now, huh?
Yeah. Oh, she's driving me crazy because of the wall. This is the wall. You can't even hardly see it because of the wall.
Yep.
This is a morning to see if the ambulance come or whatever. Because that door is right there now. So it used to be a door over here, but that's what I did. But I don't know. Hold on for a minute.
Yeah,
Looks like Mr. Briggs froze.
Right here.
I bought a DiGiorno pizza the other night.
Yeah, 3 years ago today, Mia passed.
Now I have to walk on this side right here. Because this side is going downhill for some unknown reason. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but you can see that stand is going downhill in the back.
No.
Well, you can see right here, actually. See the big gap of that cabinet? Yeah, it's going downhill. The full is.
Do you have that trailer supported by cinder blocks or anything, or is it still on the wheels?
Yeah, it's on the center box underneath, and the hurricane straps is underneath it too. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that forward's up higher and it's over here. And I got a big gap over this doorway here.
Yeah, that's what I told her.
Well, yeah, that's what I did. I'm just waiting for a company come over here and do the sideway here for me, because I don't know what I'm doing with this trailer. I don't know how to jack it up.
That's what I think. It just has to be jacked up and re-leveled. You know, probably.
Yeah, that's what we did. That's what me and my friends did, and it didn't do anything. I think the floor is going down on this one side. I tried to jack it up with a frame and didn't work. 1989, 86.
Oh yeah. Need some tender love and care on that thing.
Oh yeah, it's love and care now because I put the wall back up to support the middle of the ceiling.
Yeah.
Well, you cut his hair and beard, huh, Laura?
I'm gonna do tires in the hallway and the bathrooms, so I can get that done. Probably when spring comes.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Sty North?
Yes.
You know he passed away the other day.
He was just on just the other day.
No, that was someone. That was his brother.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I think about like 6 days ago.
Oh my god! I happened to see it just I think a couple days ago, a day ago.
Holy yeah, you could tell it was his brother. Looked just like him, and the voices were quite a bit the same.
Oh man!
Oh, that was enough of that garbage. No, Tyler. I help my neighbors. I fix all their lawnmowers and that. You know, they come to me.
Yeah.
I'm the neighborhood know-it-all.
Well, you got the know-it-all part right there, Scott.
I am a know-it-all. I know I'm a know-it-all. I admit it. But you know, it's a genetic. It's my makeup.
Yeah, I saw that, Laura. I still have dreams about her and that fucking thigh master.
Oh, what? Dan Summers? Oh, yeah. You probably did have wet dreams over her and that thigh master.
Oh, yes. Farrah Fawcett in one dream and her in another.
You probably wish you were the thigh master.
But yeah, Lucky. He went through all that cancer treatment stuff, and then shortly afterwards, he died.
Wow.
Who's that?
Sty North.
Yep.
Damn.
You know,
I tried going live.
You got to wonder about that because there's people like Pam Grier. She didn't go through that treatment. They told her she had like 18 months to live, and she's still alive.
Yep.
Suzanne Summers, she didn't get all that bullshit treatment. I do think a lot of times the treatment's worse than the fucking disease.
Oh, so am
I just need Windows 10 for this thing, for this computer. The disk.
Look, am I hearing chickens?
Yep.
Yep, you are, Ed. I'm hearing dinner.
Maggie, stop jumping. Stop. Yes, baby girl, I'm home. Let me in the house. Can I come in? Come on. Get your fat ass. Whoops. I'll be right back, Miss Maggie. I was a bad man. I forgot your dog food. I'll be right back. I gotta go get some dog food. I'll be right back.
We used to do them chickens the old-fashioned way. You had the big old metal trash can full of boiling hot water, and you stick 2 nails on a sawhorse, put their head in there, and whack.
Yep.
Take the legs and dip them in that hot water and pull their feathers out.
That's what I build. The stand.
Of course, you let them run around the yard for a little bit to freak the neighbors out.
Oh, that was always fun.
I only got one cat, guys. My old black cat.
Quit beeping, car. I ain't putting my friggin' seatbelt on.
You guys can see what I did with the Jeep. Hold on for a minute. I need to find a fast weight. Here we go.
Yeah, start that up. His brother looks so much like him. I think his name is River something, or.
Hey, how do you guys go? Okay. I'll see you guys later. I'll be in the chat still.
All right.
I always do that. Every time I come home, if I gotta get something like dog food, I forget about it. So I walk in the door and then Maggie's jumping.
I can't. You gotta wait. I can't put the music.
Yeah. Hopefully, Grandpa, when I get back from my cruise and surgery trip, I'll be able to get you your
Jump.
rear out.
Hey, Jump. This is pretty interesting.
That's got to be an old one.
So this is a gentleman that.
Okay.
Yes.
I got a couple more comments I want to hit on. Metal Music says, I wish I was a squirrel so I can visit you. Might take 8 days, but I'll get there. Yeah. If you're a flying squirrel, you could cut that travel time in half. But with all that eating you do, there ain't no way in hell you're flying here. I guarantee you. They won't let you bring a carry-on. Yeah. No. Squirrel couldn't handle it. So,
Is that you?
I hope it gets better soon, Laura.
Who was that? Looks like Uncle Jesse from Dukes of Hazzard.
That was Sty.
Man, what did he do? Cut all his hair off?
No, he went through chemo.
Yeah, I know that, but I thought that was a long time ago, or is that an old video?
Well, I don't know how old, but he didn't have a full beard there. He just had the goatee.
Yeah, I remember he went through chemo, but I thought he was over that a long time ago. Yeah, time to go up to Dollar Jerk and forget Maggie's dog food.
It's not bad.
How much? How you guys doing?
Hey, Ed.
Good.
It's Mr. Ed.
Just having some French fries and pizza.
I had leftover chicken. I cooked in the air
I hope
fryer.
he gets better there, gal lady.
What's going on in your neck of the woods, Ed?
It's getting cold.
Yeah, it's getting chilly here, but the damn humidity hasn't gone down yet.
The humidity's gone down some here, but when I got home tonight, I looked at the thermostat, and it said it was 59 degrees in the house. So
Yeah,
Wow.
it's been getting cold, but very weird. We have more humidity here than they do down south.
Yeah. Hey, we're gonna congratulate Ed there with 3,000 subs. Congratulations.
Well,
thank you very much.
congratulations.
Marvin, just show your face quick. Gotcha.
Don't worry, I'm one of the good ones.
So did
Just
I hear
went on
that
my
right? They
headset.
were giving away a
I just want to
tractor.
make sure you're it's not recording. That's all.
Yep. My headset's not working right. Hang on one second. Let me switch it out to another set.
Yeah, did I hear that right? That you're giving away a tractor?
Possibly at 5,000 subs.
Oh, that's cool.
That'll be nice.
Yeah. A stock class pulling tractor. So.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Lucky. I felt bad for Sty, man, because he was one that was really proud of his beard.
Yeah, too. Nice and mellow.
Yeah.
Just sit back and listen to him all day if he was on all day.
So what have I missed in the conversation? Sorry I didn't get here earlier.
Well, Sty North, I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he's another big YouTuber. He passed away.
Oh wow, I'm sorry to hear that.
Ed, yeah, Polar Bear Ed finally reached 3,000 subscribers.
Cool.
And Nate, his wife is pregnant again.
Oh well, congratulations.
Hey, congratulations, Nate.
You're gonna come from Florida up to Rhode Island just to kick my ass for saying it.
Oh, it's not true?
No.
Dog food. What else do we need in this dollar jerk?
Oh, I got something for you, Lucky.
Well, I tell you what, Grandpa, I'm getting ready to cook me some beans. I got some cornbread already cooked up.
Oh. Well, I had corn dogs earlier.
Yeah, I like a good corn dog. If it's a good one.
You don't want a little Nate hanging around?
Why is that?
I'll say if Nate's wife's pregnant, we're going to congratulate the neighbor.
Uh-oh.
You guys must be reading the comments. I'm not looking at the comments. I'm just looking at your ugly asses.
Has he
We're getting in trouble, that's all.
Has he had the snip, Ed?
I don't know, but I'm gonna guess it's probably one of the neighbors. He's too busy working on tractors and stuff to have any fun.
Oh my! You keep it up, they're gonna get him on the live stream.
Well, I did mention at the beginning of the video, you guys got to keep starting next month sometime. I am going to stop the depression and anxiety videos, so they'll be up for next month.
I'll check them out.
That's cool, man. I'll look forward to being depressed next month.
Official.
And don't forget the anxiety.
Yeah, we are old.
Hey, life's tough, man. We all go through our shit. It is what it is.
Well, if you're 10 years old, you ain't got no business here, you little shit.
Okay, I gotta go over the chat so I know what's going on.
Yeah, this channel's definitely not made for kids, and it's
a 10-year-old kid in here? Definitely not made for a 10-year-old kid.
claim.
I consider my channel family friendly, and I don't think it's for a 10-year-old.
Yeah, 10-year-olds shouldn't be hanging around with adult men or adult women.
No. I agree with you guys. Official Rat Q does not. No. We use some bad language in here and stuff, and that's stuff we should not say.
Junkyard, what's going on? Yeah, my fucking virgin ears,
Official Rat, I would say that's up to the host.
Well,
if they can stay in chat.
I don't care.
All
It
right.
doesn't bother me.
All right, guys. So let's clean it up a bit.
Yeah, I ain't cleaning up a fucking thing.
It says in my descriptions, it is not made for children, so I didn't mark it. And that's it.
Well, I'm sure Official Rat.
Not on me.
Well, I'm sure Official Rat probably is somebody that's in the Mowers. You know, that's why they're following you. Am I right, Official Rat?
It doesn't bother. It's just another view for me. Somebody else has typed some stuff in the chat. Keep it going. Who knows?
Yep.
Yeah,
So
hopefully you'll get your roof done, Ed, before the snow flies.
I welcome
Hey.
to.
I'm not gonna be. My ass ain't gonna be up on the roof nailing that shit down. So it can snow all at once.
No, I know, but it would make it. It's just they can't seal right as good when they're because they probably, like you said, they probably won't put on metal. They'll probably end up doing asphalt. But even with if they're doing asphalt, especially, you hope it's warmer at least.
If there's a guarantee with it, so if it has a problem, they got to come back and fix it again. So.
Oh yeah, they'll probably cover the whole thing with snow and ice guard anyways if they do it.
At least the first 4 feet. At least the first 4 feet, he said.
First to go with palm reading.
It is that time of year. I got to stop stocking up on firewood for the winter.
Thanks to new technology, paying for groceries at Whole Foods market stores is now literally.
We got Mom's firewood all split and stacked and ready to go for the winter.
Payment technology.
I have zero amounts right now.
By the end of 2023.
Oh, we work on it all. We work on it all summer long.
Oh, okay. Where I live at, I'm here on a farm. I got 14 acres of horse pasture. I got 5 acres of hardwood. I've got more standing dead hardwood than you can amount. I got a chainsaw, but I ain't got a log splitter, and I ain't got the money to buy a log splitter right now. So, I'm going to be paying $200 a cord.
You guys want to check out a video? We'll play it quick. See if I can get this stuff here. Talk about checkout systems at Walmart, right?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. It's supposed to be a video. Which one?
Damn.
I will say, Official Rat, we all are kind of old.
Do you understand what that is? Whole Foods, you go to checkout, and all you do is go like this on top of their reader. It reads your palms and the fingerprints, and that's how you pay for your food.
Oh, hell no. I'm not going there.
Yep.
I'm a cash man.
Yep. So you just go up to the scanner, hold your hand over the scanner, it reads your handprint and automatically bills your credit card that you have into their system.
Wow.
Yeah, that's,
Oh, we're going.
Well, they're trying to get away from the paper money. It is what it is. You know, they want everybody to be a number, you know, in a system so they can control everything.
Well, they do that now.
so they can.
Well, they're trying.
Everybody is considered a number.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, that's for sure. We're all a number. If you got a smart cell phone, you're a number. You know,
Everyone's got a smart cell phone.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
you have a Social Security number, then you have a number.
yeah. But let me give you a prime example. Just have your phone near you and say, "Well, I'm interested in finding new kinds of edible mushrooms." Well, I guarantee you get on Facebook, you get on anything, all you're going to see is shit about mushrooms because that's your phone spying on you. I don't know if you guys noticed that or not, but that's a fact.
You could shut that off, though. You know.
I haven't figured out how to shut it off on mine.
Just go on YouTube and it'll tell you how to do it.
Well, yeah. Okay, I'll give that a shot. But I've actually tried that in the past, but it's not worked.
Whenever you go on your cell phone, I mean, my iPhone has a thumbprint where I log in.
Yeah.
But every time you go on a smartphone, any one of them, they know where you are on this planet within the size of a shoebox.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't fit in a shoebox, so that'd be 2 or 3 for me.
That's all right, Ed. We love you all the same. Don't you mean you fit in a pickup box?
This beam me up Scotty technology is not always that good.
The only reason why they're doing it because, like, for instance, they're gonna eventually the days of going to a rummage sale and buying something for your 20 neighbor says $20. Sure, you'll pay them $20. They'll pay you $20, but then you're gonna be paying them taxes on that $20.
Yep, you'll pay taxes on everything.
I actually stopped by a garage sale this summer, and the people selling the stuff had a Cash App. You could pay for the stuff through the Cash App.
Yeah, I've seen that. I had a guy that come by wanting to buy a riding lawnmower from me one day, you know, and he's like, "Well, you got a Cash App?" I'm like, "No." And that's what he was wanting to pay for the goddamn riding lawnmower. You know, no, you got to bring me cash. I mean, he brought me back cash and bought the mower, but you know, no, I'm not into all that shit. And you see the people at McDonald's paying for their order, you know, with their phone. You know what I mean? No, I don't do that. You know, online baking on my phone? No, I don't do that, man. If you lose your phone, well, you could be fucked.
Yeah, I was watching some interview recently on YouTube, and one of them idiots in Washington was asked what they would do with the upcoming strain of COVID and the people that would refuse to get the jab, and they said, "That's fine. We're just going to put it in their food."
Yep.
Well, they'll have to put it in mine. You know, I've never had the jab. I had the virus when it first come out, and it was like 2 weeks of pure hell. I thought I was going to die, and then 2 weeks to recover from that. Then another week before I got my taste back. I couldn't walk to the damn, you know, mailbox and back. It was that bad, you know.
Who do you think?
But I will not get it.
Who do you think is going to be another House Speaker?
That I'm not sure of.
We're going to make Polar Bear Ed House Speaker.
Well, they keep on having a problem with the ones they find. They did with Scalise, and they did with what's his name there? I can't think of his name. I'm hoping Trump will take it.
Oh, they're not good. That'll never happen.
Well,
No.
There's already talk on it.
Well, there's talk on it.
Yeah, I know there's talk on it, but that don't mean they'll give it to him.
Yeah. I think Trump, you know, I mean, he's going to run again. I think this time he will make president. I mean, I could be wrong. Pence may have a good chance.
Pence ain't gonna get.
Pence is, the governor here in the state I live in.
Pence is going to get shit. Pence is just another one of the fucking rhinos.
Pence is governor of what state?
Here in Georgia.
I didn't know he was a governor. I thought I didn't know.
Yeah, he gave me the legal right to carry a handgun on the side of on my side without a concealed weapon thing. I can carry a gun anywhere I want to here in Georgia.
No, that's good.
Yeah, that is a good thing. I mean, hell, you go out my Mustang, there's one in the console. You go to my truck, there's one in the console.
Anybody can carry a handgun as long as you don't get caught.
Yeah, well, I mean, I ain't worried about getting caught. I can legally carry it. So, I mean,
Gave you permission with paperwork.
Yeah.
Anybody can carry, just don't get caught.
Well, but I mean, you got to think about it. I'm down here in Beaufort, Georgia. I'm right outside of Atlanta. There's a lot of really bad crime goes on here. I'll put it this way: I got a 2023. I'm a body man, right? 2023 Chevrolet Z71 pickup truck. One of those is about $100,000. At my shop right now. I'm waiting for the insurance company to pick it up. But, there's 4 bullet holes in the truck, and the guy bled to death in the truck with his wife sitting next to him. The amount of blood is in this truck is just amazing. I mean, I told the insurance company that no. I don't want to touch this truck. There's that much blood in it. And they totaled it because it was biohazard.
Yeah,
that I believe.
Yes.
And all they're going to do is take that truck, take the engine tranny, rear end out. They'll probably take the body off it and sell the chassis and frame as a unit.
No, this truck here, there's only a few bullet holes in it. There's somebody out there that'll buy that truck, go inside that truck with a pressure washer, wash as much of that blood out as they can, and fix 4 bullet holes and resell it. I mean, it's almost $100,000 truck. They won't part that out. Somebody else will be sitting in somebody's dead man's blood. I know that's horrible to think about, but yeah.
I'd put Bondo over them bullet holes and drive that motherfucker as it is.
Yeah.
Fuck the Bondo. Give me some Gorilla tape.
There you go. But as far as the truck, man, my God, it's a beautiful fucking truck.
I'd be impressed. I could buy something like that. I probably, with my luck, I'd have Beetlejuice come out of the door jam and try and haunt me.
Yeah, I got that shit right.
I say we all get together, buy it, and give it to Polar Bear Ed. His truck looks like Swiss cheese. He's already said so. Ed's truck's so rusty. He said he can't show it on YouTube video live because you wouldn't be able to see it because there's so many holes in it. According to him, there's more metal. The most metal he's got is on the frame on his seat than there is on the truck.
About right.
He's got to be in a northern state because I'm down here in the south. We don't have that problem down here.
Great state of Ohio.
I'm just picking on you, Ed. You know that. I just the way you described that thing. There's more steel on your seat frame than it's a truck.
I 100% agree. There's more steel in the belts and the tires than there is on the truck.
Can you throw a cat from through the side of your door and have it go out the other side without touching any steel?
Just about.
Well, when you can do that, then we can honestly call it a rust bucket. You gotta be able to throw a cat from one end to the other without hitting steel.
I won't do that. I won't have it that long because I can't stand to be cold, my feet and stuff. So it has to seal up and have a good heater.
Ed, how many pairs of boots do you go through a year?
Work boots. I've got a pair of cats that I wear now, and I've had them for just going on almost 2 years now.
Yeah, so you don't have no holes in the running boards yet.
No, not yet.
You know, guys, I see both sides of this because I originally grew up in Illinois, and we had to get our vehicles.
Caterpillar brakes.
Okay, but we had to get our vehicles inspected up north just because of the rust. You know, and you get down here in Georgia, you know, you got 20, 30, 40, 50 years old. It ain't got a sign of rust. The engines wore out of it. The drivetrains wore out, you know, but we don't have the rust because we don't have the salt.
Good. Find me a set of barn doors for a 99 Chevy Tahoe down there.
I can do that.
I've been looking online on junkyards. I called 4 or 5. The one guy said, he said, well, we got the truck that used to have the barn doors. I said, you don't have any barn doors left? He started laughing. Are you kidding me? You and about 50 other people called me in the last month for them same barn doors from up north.
That was somebody down south?
Yeah, I called a couple junkyards in Florida, a couple in Georgia, and one in Texas. And
well, you don't want to call Florida because they rust in Florida. Has to do with the sea salt. Yeah, don't go no further.
I got a set of control arms with no rust on them for my Toyota truck out of Florida.
Okay.
Yep, but he said those barn doors were so common rusting up north that most of the ones are picked out, and they don't make them anymore. And I can buy and I can't buy the barn doors through GM, but I can buy the lift gate if I get the damn thing was a lift gate. I guess those barn doors were kind of rare.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you a place to look at here in Georgia. That's Lance Auto Parts, Lance Junkyard. Check there. That's just right across. That's in Lawrenceville, Georgia.
Okay, well, I'm in the
check
great
there.
Up north.
That's like the RV here. It's solid as a fucking tire. It's unbelievable.
Well, it's because nobody's drove it on salty roads.
Yeah, it came from the south.
Yeah. I didn't know it come from the south, but okay.
Yeah. I had a van of the same year, Lucky. They're very well put together.
Yeah.
Yeah, those barn doors are gone.
Here in Maine, you have to have your vehicle inspected every year.
Most states you do, at least emission test.
Oh yeah, that's the big thing here in Georgia. The emission test, and you've got to be clean, or you ain't going to pass it.
No, we don't do emission tests.
There's other places to do it after 25 years. It's exempt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what it is here in Georgia.
We have emission tests and safety tests.
All right.
Yep.
I like Junkyard's comment. Hookers still prefer cash.
It depends on what county you live in, Georgia, whether you have to have the emissions test. If you're in a more rural county, you don't have to have the emissions. But, you know, in the area that I'm in, I've got to do the emissions every year.
Here in Ohio, we don't have to do emissions. I'm glad because nothing I own would pass.
Well, your truck's over 25 years old too, right?
Not yet. It's a 2000. So.
Oh. It's almost there.
Now my Dodges are over 25 because one's a 94 or 94 and one's a 95.
Yeah, they're exempt even if they did do emission tests because even the feds say after 25 years they're exempt because most people don't keep them much past 25.
Yeah.
Except for stupid people like me.
Hey, I don't call that stupid, Ed. I look at it this way: you need a bumper sticker. Laugh, no car payments. Or laugh. Last car payment I had was $19.9, but you probably haven't had a car payment in 20 years.
The last car payment I had was when I bought my 91 Ford Ranger.
And you bought it new?
It's a Ford fucking Ranger.
You bought it new?
Brand new off the lot.
So you haven't had a car payment over 25, almost 25 years, because the most that they would finance for is probably what, 5-6 years?
4 years is what I went on that one.
So there you go.
But
you haven't had a car payment in almost 30 years.
One thing they do. Go ahead.
4 years, but I paid it off in 2.5 because at the time I was working as a diesel mechanic, living at home with mommy and daddy, and I doubled and triple paid monthly on it sometimes, and got the thing paid off.
Drove it to the
One
wheels.
thing. Oh, I'm sorry. But one thing they do hit you for here in Georgia, it's like when it goes past 25 years old, that's considered an antique vehicle. Oh, they raise the price on your tag.
Now,
In New York,
do they limit the number of miles you can drive it a year?
That depends on the insurance you have.
They do here, Ed.
Yeah. Here in Ohio, if you get historical plates, you can only go like 500 or 600 miles a year or something like that.
500 here. It can't be your primary vehicle.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I've got 2 old vintage Dodge Challengers. One's my little hot rod I take to the drag strip and race, and the other one's a show queen. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I know how they hit me on them. It's like, damn, because I didn't buy a tag for either one of those cars for a couple of years. When I had to come back and buy tags for them again, like, holy shit, you want how much?
My Toyota truck, they tried to get me to get historical plates, and then I asked them what the limit on miles, and they said it's only 500. I said, forget that. I just got my plates for that. I thought it was light. I'd show you. I just got them. I got my Mr. Briggs license plates already finally after ordering them 6 months ago, and I got my license plates for my Impala that are here too. That it says FJB 2024. New York actually issued me a set of plates that said FJB 2024. I was going to cancel the collision, but I figure I better not because I'm probably going to have people throw rocks at my car.
Yeah. Well, what I do is, as far as my older Challengers, I don't have a restriction on my mileage. When it comes to the insurance, I have a stated value. And what that means is, we have an agreed amount of what the car is worth. And that's what I insure the car for. And, that's 100% full coverage with everything. And I can drive it as many miles as I want. I'm trying to think of there's several different insurance companies out there that does it. That's the best way for an old vintage car. If you actually want to be able to drive it any.
Yeah.
I mean, because you have agreed a value. If the car gets totaled, if you've got it set for $40,000, $50,000, you'll get $40,000, $50,000. But you're going to pay that monthly payment per month. But that compared to like my Turbo Z or my Mustang GT convertible is like a quarter of the cost.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like the price of everything, though, is so expensive. I swear Ed could tear off his bed and put a piece of plywood back there and probably still get $3,000 out of that truck. The way prices are today, it wouldn't shock me a bit. I mean, my father always told me when I was growing up, if the truck runs and it goes down the road and there's a box on it, it's worth $500. If it runs, it goes down the road and it's got a flatbed on it, it's worth $200. Now that same story is if it runs, it goes down the road, it's got a box on it, it's worth $2,000. If it's got a flatbed, it's worth $1,000.
Here in Georgia, if it looks good, drives good, pickup truck, which is going to have no rust, you know what I mean? That's $4,000 to $5,000.
Mm-hmm. Saturn, it was a 1998 Saturn. It had 140,000 miles on it, and I couldn't get it inspected because it needed an exhaust, and it had like a quarter-size hole in the floorboard behind the driver's seat. I put it up online, $800 firm. I sold it not even like an hour later. On a 98 Saturn, I got the 800.
Yep.
No question asked. The guy didn't even want a bill of sales. I said, "You want me to write a bill of sales?" Nope. I said, "You all set?" He said, "Yeah, give me the keys. Here's the cash. Count it, 800. And he left.
He probably fixed it, used it for parts.
Sorry, guys, I'm making a drink.
He gave me the plates, and that was it. He was gone within like 5 minutes. I was like, "Wow, that's the quickest guy I ever fucking sold."
probably want it for parts, Lucky, because those are parts on them are getting hard to find.
Well, I kind of got dicked by Dorman again today. I ordered it. Last week I ordered a windshield washer fluid reservoir for one of our pickup trucks. Right part number, everything else. Ordered it through Napa. They shipped it up today, and I looked at the box. I'm like, that's awful small for that washer reservoir. Opened the box up. It's an antifreeze reservoir. Called down to Napa with the part number that was on the box. And he's like, no, that's a washer fluid reservoir. I'm like, dude, I'll send it back down. Send your driver by. He sent the driver by. They picked it up, took it back. He goes, we're ordering you another one, and we're going to expedite the shipping on it. And he said, we'll look at it first before it comes down. And so a little bit later on in the day, he calls me back. He goes, you know what? He said, we called another store that supposedly has one in stock. They went back and pulled it off the shelf and opened the box. It's an antifreeze reservoir.
That's funny.
So he has one coming for me from out of state. Hopefully it's not an antifreeze reservoir. They're going to have to figure out, through Dorman or whoever, where the part numbers got messed up. Somebody was putting shit in the wrong stickers on the wrong boxes.
Well, what is that called? LKQ? You ever order stuff from them, Ed?
No, I haven't, but I've looked into it. I just haven't proceed.
I had to order that today. I don't know if you could see it. Fucking a hood for the Sterling.
Okay.
$1,400, $1,000 a ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, a Sterling semi truck.
Yep. For the hood was $1,462. The crate fee was $150. Freight was $1,000.
Yeah, that's basically an old Louisville Ford, basically.
I've done my share of repairs on big trucks. I worked on them. I will say this: I made good money working on the big trucks. I can make $2,000 a week working on the big trucks. Doing body repairs. But what I used to hate on them was when I'd have to do a cab replacement, because a cab, a front end, I can make money off that. If I got a cab replacement, by the time you got to think about every wire, every little bitty thing in that truck's got to come out. I mean, I made money, but it would drop a $2,000 a week down to $1,000.
In Detroit, and what's his name? The one truck driver there, Raging Cajun there. He had his Volvo needs a DEF system on it, and I told him, "Yep, damn typical Detroit." I told you that a year ago. Those Detroits are good engines, so they hit about 500, 600,000. When the DEF system goes, get rid of them.
Yep.
Oh, I just had a DEF system repaired on our one of our newest Isuzu box truck. It wasn't as expensive as what I thought it was, but I did find something out on those things. It takes a dealer level scan tool to clear the codes out of the DEF system.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
You can't even get the software, Ed. I had the same problem with one of our Peterbilts.
Yeah, what you run into is, by law, the company is supposed to release the software by this time. And if they don't release it, they get fined. But by them not releasing it, it has to go back to the dealer to get programmed, and that makes up for the fines. Dodge is the same goddamn way.
The funny thing is I called the dealership. It's actually where we bought it at, and we bought it used. Told them, hey, I just did these parts and shit, and had a local garage diesel shop, run their scanner on it. They cleared all the codes out. There's no codes on the dash or in the system, but the damn thing's still in D rate.
Oh, it's not getting rid of the memory codes.
Right.
The codes are in memory. Yeah, you got to clear out the memory on it.
Yeah, he said I would have to bring it to the dealership to get those codes cleared out.
Yep.
So we had it towed all the way up there, and
that's not cheap.
It was the local tow company that we use all the time.
All right.
To have it picked up, towed up there, like $175, which ain't bad for that.
No, that's cheap.
But
this truck, yeah, I only had to change the 2 front tires, but I couldn't find the tires, so I took the engine apart.
But they the tow company called me and said, "Yeah, hey, we just dropped your truck off up here." Not an hour later, the dealership called and said, "Yeah, your truck's done. You can come pick it up."
That's cool.
But when I started talking to the service manager up there that I know, he's like, "Yeah," he goes, "It takes a dealer level scanner." And he said, it's not even a scanner, it's a laptop. He said, to go in and clear out all the memory codes. He said, those things will never come out of D-rate.
Okay, let me tell you what he's talking about there. It takes a laptop. What they do is there's several companies out there. They're going to plug a laptop into it, but they're going to make a phone call. And these companies will get on it online and reprogram it, because even the dealer doesn't even know how to program it. That's exactly what that is. I know, I deal with that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I do too.
I've got that. I've got a laptop dedicated just to reprogram shit.
I haven't went that far, but I do.
Right, they actually hook up the laptop. They call like a corporate place, and they say, "All right, get into my computer." Then what they'll do is reset everything inside the truck computer through your laptop, because there is surveillance cameras that I've had in the past where before I was able to hook up another surveillance camera, I had to call the company, and they had to get into my computer to be able to clarify a static connection for that one new camera.
Yep.
So it's basically the same thing they do here with the laptops that we have.
Yep. It's because it's all about the big money, and you've got certain companies out there that's willing to put out the big money to get the software to be able to do this programming.
And it's going to get worse.
Oh, it's just going to get 100% worse. Work on a goddamn Tesla. I will just tell you this. Try to order a lug nut cap. You know how you have the lug nut that goes on, then you have the little chrome cap that goes on it. Try to order one of those. I'll guarantee you, they'll tell you they can't sell it to you. That's shit I've dealt with.
There's a place here in Portland, Maine, where they got a couple hundred Teslas that have electrical problems.
Oh yeah. I'm not. Go ahead.
They park them. I don't know if they give them a different one and to replace it or what, but they're just
I'll put it this way: they're having more problems with the newer Teslas than they did the first Teslas. Because Tesla's made them more complicated. I've had to get into the driving part of them, how to make the cars drive and shit like that. I do have that software to do that stuff. They work on what they call a 24-hour clock. What I mean by that is, just say, you're looking at a clock and it doesn't go to 1 to 12, it goes 1 to 24. That's all of the sensors around the car. That's the 24 sensors. And then you've got the cameras programmed in with that, And you basically just have to take the car out there and park it, when you got it in the command mode. And, it monitors what you do, and then it's the same way with driving it down the road. And then it remembers what you did while you were in the car, and that's how you teach them to run and drive. People
That's
think
weird.
it's really complicated, but it's not that complicated. You just got to have the shit to do it with.
I give it 3 years where the government will be able to push a button and say, listen, nobody drives at this particular time. They push a button and it shuts all vehicles down.
That'll be in California, the first state that it does that.
Yeah.
My opinion.
That's if we don't get to World War III soon.
Yeah, I can picture them doing that. I can picture them doing that with someone like Ed, because Ed, there's times that I've heard Ed say he has to shut his live stream down because he has to go into work early because there's a snowstorm. Oh, I got to go to work. They just shut the car down. Ed would be like, hello, I need to go to work and clear snow. Oh, you got 2 feet?
Yeah, that's it. The boss will be, we'll just walk on into work.
Yeah, great grandfather used to walk in the snow. That means you can too.
Yeah, we walk uphill both ways to school back.
People don't like to hear that shit though. That when I was a kid, I used to do this and do that.
Hey, during the beginning of the COVID thing, I had a paper saying that I was allowed to be out and about.
Oh, I had the same thing. Yes, otherwise I could get in trouble with the cop who pulled me over.
Yep.
I was a what do you call that?
Essential worker.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, when I went to work, they tried that crap around here. I got pulled over to ask me where I'm going. The one guy, no, I'm gonna cuss. I said the one cop pulled me over, asked where I was going. I said to go home. I'm going to your house to fuck your wife. I'm not good. And he said, what? I said, it's a man. He said, it's a mandate. You're right. Mandate ain't law. I have a right to travel.
Yeah,
that's the last thing I have on the Lucky 7. The only part that I have left.
Yeah, my paper was actually issued by the local PD, the city.
Mine was too.
And it had a number on it, and it had their official stamp on it, and I had to have it in the driver's side front lower corner of my windshield. So they could, when they seen it, they could pull up and see it, and I could either go or, so you didn't have to put your window down. If they walked up.
What would they have done if you didn't have it? I mean, put you in jail?
Probably would.
I don't know.
Me, the one I had, I had the paper and I had to carry it with me, and then I had a photocopy of it on my phone. And at that time, I was doing work for the local Gwinnett County law enforcement. That's why I was the major essential worker.
Mm-hmm.
Although I wish I would have been able to take care of all that aid, and you got people drawing $1,200 a month off unemployment, and they're not doing a goddamn thing. It's kind of like, hey, why? Because I'm a tech. I'm not entitled to that.
$1,200 a month. You mean a week?
I mean a week. Yeah, a week.
Yeah, because they were. What was it? It's like 5. They were getting the standard unemployment, which is like $450. Yep. Then they were getting an extra $100. They raised that to $550, and then they were getting like $600 more from the government. To sit home.
Yep.
I tried to get my boss to lay me off. He says, "You're not good. Get away with that. You work. I need you too much. Oh, come on, fire me, please." They would fire me.
They also fed up. They offered that thing. You can get each employee $2,000 if you apply for this. And I said something to my boss about it. He said, well, "I'm not going to apply for that." I'm just like, really?
I had an armed guard in my truck, an armed security cop in my truck when I was hauling the COVID vaccine, and I had and the first thing the cop did, got in the cab, he says, "You don't smoke, do you?" And I says, "Why?" "Well, if you do, you can't smoke in here when I'm in here because I can't be around the cigarettes." "Oh, okay." I pulled first, and I had quit smoking at that point, but I pulled into a truck stop and grabbed a pack of cigarettes and went out there and lit cigarettes. He said, "I told you can't smoke." I said, "You see that dash? Open that glove box." He opened it up. "Does it say your name on it?" And he said, "No." "Just shut the hell up." He said, "Then roll down the." He said, "So much roll down the window." So I rolled up, put the child lock on. He's like,
yep.
I said, "Look, buddy, you might be a tin badge road pirate, but this is my truck. This is my rig.
Yep.
It's not owned by me, but it's owned by my boss. He said I can smoke in his truck. You know, I would have never stopped and bought back cigarettes if you didn't try and give me your tyrannical moves and say I have to. Well, you don't respect law enforcement. I do when they respect me. If you had said, "Hey, you know, I don't smoke. Could you not smoke in here?" I probably would have said, "Don't worry, I quit a couple 6 months ago or whatever." But when you ordered me not to, no.
Yep, I agree. Oh, that's because he smelled smoke in your cab when you got in the truck. Because anybody that doesn't smoke can smell smoke. You know, and I'm saying that because I'm a smoker. You know, and
oh yeah, but I didn't. I wasn't the only one that drove that truck. That truck was driven by someone else during the day. Our trucks never stopped.
Right. But the hatred that the smokers get is just really bad. You know. You know, it's like this. This is my choice. I choose to smoke. I actually enjoy smoking. Is it good for me? Fuck no, it's not.
Everyone gets hate for something. I got yelled at and got hate mail. Ask Grandpa right there. He got him too for me taking a scooter up to him. I did. I got hate. They said I should never charge. They said what was some of them, Grandpa? Oh, I charged him for it, and I made him pay me gas to drive up there, and I'm a scumbag because or he was a scumbag for taking it.
A scooter?
I kid you not. A scooter.
I'm not understanding this whole situation. You took a scooter to Grandpa, and
a power chair.
Scumbag. Oh, what?
A power chair, basically.
Oh, a power chair. Okay, all right.
My dad died. He had a scooter that was 10 years old. It was like brand
new. Okay, yeah, a scooter. Okay, now I understand what we're talking about. Okay.
Like they have at Walmart. And it was over 10 years old. And it was like brand new. I don't think it had 5 miles on it.
Yeah.
And I took it up to Grandpa, and he wore it out. You know, he rode the shit out of that thing. But I had people send both of us. I got emails. He got emails saying, I don't know what he got, but I got some saying I shouldn't have charged him for it, or I shouldn't, how dare I take gas money from him? I was a scumbag. I should have just taken it up to him for free. I didn't ask him for gas money. He insisted on giving me gas money. I did. I used about $200. I used about $250 worth of gas, and he gave me the gas money back. He insisted. I didn't ask him for it, but I was called a scumbag for doing it. He was called names because he took it. Oh, you don't need that. He should have gave that to somebody else, or blah blah blah. Oh my God, the hate we got off that. I think I haven't gotten one in about 6 months, but for the first 5, how many months did you get a bad email, Grandpa, over that?
Oh, I still do every now and then.
That's trolls. That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's just bullshit. You know. That's the YouTube society.
Hey, Lucky, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I got some stuff to take care of before bedtime, so appreciate you having me up.
If you're doing so,
well, Ed, it was good seeing you, man.
Yep, good seeing you guys again.
Good talking to you, man.
Yep,
I got you on Facebook now.
Yeah. So
all you guys can find me on Facebook. The name is the same.
I don't know if you do your cooking stuff on there, or
no. I'll post the video link to YouTube on Facebook, but I don't post the video itself. So, all right, we'll catch you all later. Thanks, Lucky.
See you later.
All right. Have a good one.
So I got a question for you guys. Getting back to something else there. How long do you think it's going to take them before they realize that DEF is worse for the environment than letting it go up in the air?
Believe it or not, the DF ain't so much. It's not that it's worse for the environment. What makes it worse for the environment? It's killing trucks before their time.
Right.
It's actually. I mean, it's not. It's actually. They've proven it. It don't burn any worse for the environment with or without it. What it's doing though, it's killing the trucks. I mean, it's killing the back before DF. You can get 1.5 million to 1.5 million miles off a semi before it needed a rebuild. Now there's trucks going in shops getting rebuilt at 500,000.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Yep.
Well, I know they
standard old Cummins mechanical injection truck run 500,000-600,000 miles easy as long as you take care of it. You know,
Marvin, I sent you a friend's request again.
Yeah, I seen that. I'll accept you.
I had you on my other Facebook, but that was
I was there.
4,000 people, and it just was too much.
I understand.
That one, now I'm still under, I think, 85 friends. I think I have, and that's
I think I'm like 600 or 700.
Oh, there's people that collect. There's people that got 8,000-9,000. My cousin's got 9,000 people on her Facebook. It's like,
oh, you can't. You only allow 5,000.
Yep.
Huh?
You only allow 5,000 on Facebook.
She's got more than one account, Lucky. She's got like 3 or 4 accounts.
We're talking about one account, Briggs. We're not talking about
every one of them are they all are the same because she uses the same picture, same everything. When one maxes out, she just goes to the next one. It's
of course,
stupid.
Ladies are like that. You know, if you're a lady, you post a picture of your cleavage or an ass shot or something, you're gonna get 500 people automatically.
Oh, I posted a picture of my vagina one day, and I got 5,000. I said, "Look at my Bruce Jenner."
Yeah, let's see those baggy boobs. Oh shit, that's hilarious.
But no, when you say it's YouTube hate, it's the world hate. It's just jealous people.
Yeah.
I mean, I have people say. I mean, when I say that, it's just the way the world is. People are hate. You could say anything. Hell, there you go. Oh,
well, what I don't understand.
There she is.
That's Grandpa's favorite.
Oh my.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That is how a heart's supposed to be shaped.
But what I don't understand is, I've got these friends on Facebook that people I've grew up with, people I've known all my life, basically, and they've got like 6 or 7 profiles, and I know sometimes you get hacked and you have to create a new profile. I'm good with that, but when you get to 6 or 7 of them, I'm not accepting your friend request no more. There's some problem there because I'm still working with my original profile.
Three years ago today, Mia passed away.
Yeah, I still think your ex poisoned her, Lucky.
Yeah, I believe it, 100%.
Because
she wasn't that old.
Every symptom that dog had was like one that drank antifreeze.
Yeah. And then
I'm sorry to hear that, dude.
How about that one?
Yeah. There's one.
She did the same thing to me when I was there. She barked at me once. I pulled out a can of Vienna sausage, and she was my best friend after that. I came prepared.
You know what? I'd like to have a pet for a pet. That would be a crow. Well, I'm not looking at what you're seeing. What I want to
wait a second. Why would I want to? Hey, I take offense at. Now, why would I want to get married again? I already had one of those. I don't need another one.
I understand that. But where I live at, we got a lot of crows. I would love to have a pet crow. I'm hoping I find a.
Now, why would you want Nancy Pelosi in your living room?
Well, because it'll be a nice Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah.
There's ask Lucky. There's this YouTuber called The Other Trucker James Best. He's funnier than hell.
Where the hell has he been?
What's that?
Where's James been? I haven't seen him.
He's got a new profile. He may not. He's got a whole new YouTube. His first one was canceled. He's got another one. He's all over the place. But if he goes on, he does live streams, and I seriously said, "Oh man, I'd like to smash that." He thinks Nancy Pelosi is hot,
really?
Yep.
Oh my God.
He said, "Oh, I'd do her all night long."
Yep.
Port Farmer, how you doing?
Yeah, you ought to send him you ought to send him a message on to his channel or his Gmail, Lucky, and see if he'd come up. Because if he was up here, he'd say, "Oh my, ooh." He does. He said that. He said, my wife and me have a agreement. I don't tell, and she don't care. He said, but I do. She knows it. He said, my wife knows I do Nancy. If Nancy offered, I'd jump on that all night long. I'm thinking, everyone keeps telling, man, you need glasses. But I'll say this for Jade's Best. He's the only guy I know that'll do a live stream and wear a T-shirt that says, I love cock. He does. But look at one of his live streams. He's got a T-shirt that says, I love cock.
Oh, my God.
Congratulations. Got that big tree down today. Come on up on the panel. Links up top. Talk about it.
Yep, James Best. The other, it's his name. That's his channel name. The other trucker, James Best. You give him a 12-pack of beer and a cigar, you got a 12-hour live stream. That's a good time. It's funny shit watching him. And then when he has a temper tantrum, it's like watching. The best way to describe James Best when he goes into his rants, it's like watching Joe Biden, Donald Trump, and Nancy Pelosi all rolled into one. And when that man throws things, he cusses, he swears, he sounds like a dick. But yet he basically is he owns a truck. He's got a truck with 1 million miles. He finds a sucker to drive it. They drive it. He rakes in the money and he sits in his basement, drinks beer and gets drunk and smokes cigars.
I thought he had a couple.
Well, I'm kind of happy for him in that way.
He's only got one truck and one truck and one trailer now.
Oh, only one truck? Okay, that ain't much.
Broker.
Yeah, he's trying to get his broking business, but he ain't doing much. But I mean, he probably makes 60, 70 grand a year sitting on his ass doing nothing.
Yep.
But dispatching one driver, and he don't dispatch. The driver picks out his own loads out of the load board. He basically confirms it and pays the insurance, pays the bills on the tractor. And hey, if I could get somebody to do that, I'd do it. Let's go. And I can't blame the guy. I can't fault the man for making money that way.
Yeah. Well, I have a friend of mine. I don't know what you call her or not in the trucking because, I know, how to fix the trucks and shit like that. But she would, damn, Grandpa, you've been eating the beans. But anyway, she would assign trucks to different truck drivers. What do you call that? Distributor or something like that? Dispatcher. Yeah, she made good money at that. And she would sit at home, out on her deck, dispatching trucks. And that's all she did.
Probably a broker. A broker.
Yeah, she was a broker. That's what she was.
Yep.
But she made a lot of money at that. I was impressed. She was going out and buying new cars and buying another new car and another new car. I'm like, God damn, woman, what are you doing? I remember she called me up one day. She got one of those fake calls from the IRS saying, well, you got to send us this money. Otherwise, we're going to come arrest you. And I'm like, no, that's not the IRS. The IRS does not work that way, They'll send you a letter first.
Yeah. They won't even call you.
Morning. Bullshit alert. That was bullshit. Bullshit detected. Take precautions.
Well, guys, I think I'm going to cut it, the live stream.
And
well, great talking to you guys. I enjoyed it as always. And take care of yourselves. Wish you guys nothing but blessings.
All right. Talk to you all later.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.